Well. It won't let me comment. Oh, what did you just do? Ding dong. Huh. Oh, here we go. I don't know if I can tag. Let me know when you come in. Brittany requested a personal reading. And I'm not sure if she's ready yet because I had technical difficulties getting on here. Facebook made me update. I might have to put this hair up. I think it's dry, mostly. Because it's getting hot. Let's see here. Say hi when you come in so I know you're here. Bull. Oh well, it is what it is. I see there was 2 watchers. It said, please comment. Let me know when you're ready for a personal reading. I already did the general collective today. It says I have 3 viewers. Somebody say something. Enlightenment tour guides just fell out. Yeah. Celebration, Temple Interlude. Hey Jake, how are you today? Are you ready for a personal reading? I have this Oracle deck. I have the Gaian Tarot. I have Science of Mind. We have Bible verses. Where's my goddess deck? Did I forget to get a deck out? And I have a goddess deck. Okay. Let me know which deck you want. There's the goddess deck too. Hi, Emmy. Thank you for coming back. How are you doing? I'm waiting to see what deck Jake wants to use for his personal, but I have cards flapping out of here for somebody out of the Oracle deck. Yeah. We've got the Oracle cards, which are these. And then that's the ones I was just messing around shuffling and things are flying out. And then we have the Gaian. Hi, Bobby Joe. Thank you for coming back. And then we have the Goddesses deck. They're all listed in the description as well. We've got the Science of Mind Wisdom cards based on the book by Ernest Holmes. And we have these Bible cards based on that book. I'm just going to show the ones that flopped out here. It says highest potential, door of eternity, angel of choice. And then we have enthusiasm, bringing heaven to earth came out. And then introspection. Ha! This was on the Lost Valley of the Pegasus. This was part of the collective on TikTok just a little bit ago too. Alright, let's do Oracle. Thank you, highest holy angels, ancestors, and spirit guides for bringing a message through for Jake. For the highest good of all. Thank you for allowing my voice to bring healing to those who need it. And as always, thank you for your protection. What do we have for Jake at this time? Yee. Okay. There's 2 so far. They're getting a little excited. It looks like a couple fell out at once, but it's hard to tell when they're Anything else for Jake today? Thank you, ancestors, highest holy angels, and spirit guides. Okay, I think we have like 5. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see. Aw. Oh, wow, okay. So you got motivation, the littlest gull rider, and I'll read from the book when I get done here. Let's see, we got creativity, nectar of divine essence. I don't think I've seen that one in a general or anyone's personals lately either. Oneness with source. Haha. Oneness, breath of light. Unconditional love, littlest angels. And joy, reflections, and consciousness, Jake. So let's see what the book has to say about those. I'm just going to put them in alphabetical order since they flopped out all over the place. It's funny that you got oneness and oneness with source. I've never seen them come out together. All right, creativity. Take a look at that image. This image celebrates that our creativity is truly divine. It calls us to step up to the plate and to be the creator that we were meant to be. Do something today that you normally would do in a mundane, habitual way, and approach it from a truly new, creative, innovative way. Special message. You are in a rut about something and are being inspired to look at it with a fresh, creative approach when dealing with it. Very interesting. I've never seen that one come out. And then, joy. Let's see. This one says, this image celebrates the inner peace of a pure heart in its natural state of divine connection. It calls us to know that in our purest state, we reflect to others the divinity we are within. During your day, silently acknowledge the God force within all people that you pass, encounter, or engage. Give them an inner nod that you know and honor it, no matter how their external appearances or actions seem. The special message says, it is time to heal a sorrow that is deep within your heart. You are being inspired to take that fragile, hurting piece of your heart and lift it up to the divine to heal, rebuild, and make whole. Be in loving gratitude for this gift. Wow. Motivation. The littlest gull rider. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a tiny little fairy on the gull. And it says, this image celebrates the passion to go where you have never gone before. It calls us to bravely and intentionally choose to navigate in uncharted but extremely promising waters of a well-lived life. Start a new project, but make sure it is one that pushes your comfort zone. Choose one that you would like to do, but always seem to have an excuse not to do. Go for it. Take it one step at a time. The universe is there to support you. And the special message says, you are being inspired to break free. You are in a stagnant rut and need to let go of something in order to push through the energy blockage that is holding you there. It starts with the intention to be free. I'm hearing a theme here, Jake. Seems like you might be in a rut. Sorry, hair got on my eye. Okay, this is funny. First we have oneness, breath of light. This is a pretty card. This image celebrates the good or God part in all persons, places, and things, no matter what our preconceived notions and prejudges are. It calls us to look beyond the surface impressions and externals and actively seek the common ground of the oneness of all. Make a list of the traits and things about yourself that you are most critical of and become the complete opposite, most positive version of that trait. Make a conscious choice from this time forward to embrace the highest aspects within yourself and let them shine forth. The special message: check yourself for hidden prejudges and ill thoughts about certain people in your life. You are being inspired to release these dense thoughts and replace them with thoughts of positive aspects and a higher frequency brought about by love. Wow. These are really good messages for you, Jake. I hope it's resonating for you. And this one is oneness with Source. This image celebrates the impact of love from the divine that surges and explodes through us at all times. It calls us minute by minute to be aware and willing to be in alignment with it consciously so that we can walk in our destiny of heaven on earth and can truly feel one with all that is. Meditate on your heart area and sense it filling up with the most beautiful golden white light from the divine source. Once you are in this incredible space of unconditional love, lovingly send an arc of this wonderful light to someone you feel would benefit most from it. Special message says, you are being inspired to look most deeply into your life and honestly soul search for people with whom you have a controlling relationship. It is time to release them. Freedom awaits you both. And last we have unconditional love. Little angels. This image celebrates the innocence of children and animals. It calls us to get to know, understand, and embrace the aspect of ourselves which we call the inner child. Open the appreciation of children and animals. Focus on and feel their joy of being in the moment. Take a situation in your life and approach it through the eyes of a child, your inner child. And a special message: you are being inspired to open a wonderful, sharing, and delightful relationship with that little being deep down inside you, your inner child. Create a safe space in your heart to express yourself from that innocent aspect of yourself. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you for being here, Jake. Hopefully those help. I'm sending you healing and love. Wait. Who was next? You're very welcome. I hope it helps. Someone in here not showing up in chat but sending private messages in Facebook Messenger for tarot readings. Well, how about we go ahead and ban that person from the page? Is that possible? I don't know why people have to come in here soliciting. Let's see. Who was next? Anne. Do you see me and B sorting out things and moving into a relationship? Gaian. Yeah, that's usually the best one for questions anyways. Good choice. Good choice. Okay. Thank you, highest holy angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, for allowing me to bring forth the message most needed by Anne at this time. Thank you for your guidance and protection. And thank you for allowing my voice to bring healing to those who need it. We got one so far. Anything else? Highest holy angels, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yee. Good job. I'm pretty sure I had the messages setting turned off. Nope, I don't know how to do it. Yeah, see, I'm only showing Emmy and Anna's viewing. Thank you, highest holy angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, for bringing in a message to help on her highest path for the highest good of all. So far we've got 4. Thank you, ancestors. Good. At least 4 that I can see. Okay, maybe you're done. Anything else? Ooh, that's a little crazy. Okay, so we got the, this was in the general reading for today. The tree fell out. That's crazy. Alright, let's see what we got. The first card out was the Explorer of Water. And then we got these two. The Child of Fire and the Elder of Water. Then the Canoe came out, followed by the Tree. So let's see what the book has to say about that. Explorer. Let's see. It says, when you get this card in a reading, this is joy that comes from within, and it is not dependent on outer circumstances. The Explorer of Water is romantic and charming, and others are drawn to the deep well of peace inside him. He loves yoga, meditation, and any of the mystical arts. He expresses his deep feelings and spirituality through art, music, or dance. He flows with great compassion for others and imagines things as they could be. Quote, "You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one," end quote. On the shadow side, there may be a tendency to be lost in fantasies or emotional extremes. Someone may be addicted to substances or to the experiences of the next spiritual high without grounding it in the physical world. Someone may be feeling spiritually superior to others. Be careful about respecting other people's boundaries and make sure you have strong boundaries of your own. And the affirmation says, I am riding the deep waves of joy and peace in my life. Okay, let's hide that in there. Next was the Child of Fire. Okay, and this one says, the Child of Fire is inspired and ready to make something happen. It's time to try something new. His enthusiasm makes him a joy to be around, and his eagerness to take chances is contagious. This person probably learns best by doing and thinking, why not go for it? There's a lot of laughter and playfulness coming into his life right now. On the shadow side, someone may be in too much of a hurry to start a new project. He could be impetuous and a bit reckless. He might consider slowing down a little, paying more attention to the details, and thinking things through before he rushes in. On the other hand, he may be too serious and needs more playfulness in his life. And the affirmation says, I jump at a new opportunity. Next we have the Elder of Water. The Elder of Water has had a lifelong practice of seeking out the wild and liminal places in nature. This has given him a deep peacefulness in his soul and the ability to remain calm in the midst of turbulent emotions. Others seek out his comforting presence. This is someone known for his kindness and his ability to deeply listen, especially to those in crisis. The Elder of Water reminds us that to some degree, we each have a mission to be of service to others. Upon rising each day, we can bring the mysteries of our dreams into the light of day. In the evenings, if we reflect on the day just past, we can live in a state of endless gratitude. On the shadow side, there may be someone who is hiding or stuffing their feelings, or a situation where emotions are being hidden. Is someone telling people what they want to hear? Perhaps they are having difficulty saying no. Beware of someone who would take advantage of others in need of help by exerting unhealthy control over them. Someone may be self-delusional or lost in a sea of emotions. In what ways might giving thanks or reconnecting to the wild restore peace? And the affirmation says, I seek out the wild and magical places that fill my heart with gratitude. I hope these are resonating for you, Anne. Next we had Major Arcana number 7, the Canoe, which in traditional tarot is the Chariot. It says, stay focused on your path. This is the time to stay focused on your path and to exercise self-discipline as you work towards your goal. Set aside anything extraneous that would distract you or keep you from completing your task. What is your goal? What do you want to accomplish? This may apply to your life in the everyday world, pursuing a course of study, a career goal, a fitness plan, or creative project. It may also apply to your inner life. Perhaps you are in a recovery program or are healing from a trauma. Whatever your goal, set your intention, take your first steps, and your guides and allies will be at your side to help you on your way. Be of great courage. No matter how hard it seems, you have what it takes to succeed. On the shadow side, energy may be scattered and progress difficult. Avoid spinning your wheels or being distracted from your purpose. Let's see. You may have set an intention, but are not taking action. Or perhaps you are pushing too hard and have lost the pleasure of the project. Opposing ideas may bring conflict. Someone may be creating trouble through unfairness or lack of discipline, or they are being overly aggressive in their tactics. At what cost does a journey of self-discovery come? The themes associated with the soul lessons for this card: focus, determination, self-discipline, self-reliance, independence, initiation, rite of passage, working towards your goal, finding or creating your place in the world, testing yourself, endurance, success, victory, or triumph, an outward journey in the world that reflects an inner journey of change. The journal questions: what goal do I need to focus on? What path am I on? Where or how do I need to exercise self-discipline in my life? How can I move forward with confidence? Am I making progress on my journey? What does success mean to me? What will come of testing myself? How am I being initiated, and into what? What rite of passage does this initiation signify? When or how in my life do I feel victorious or triumphant? What or who is helping me on my journey? And have I found my place in the world, or am I still seeking it? The affirmation: by focusing on my goal, success is mine. Now my throat's starting to tickle. So, maybe 12 is the most important. It's actually trying to make my eyes water and everything. Okay. The tree, which is the Hanged Man. Excuse me. Letting go. It is time to face the truth that the ego's notion of being in control is mostly an illusion. The more we become attuned to Mother Nature, the clearer it becomes that we need times of pausing, even reversal, in order to access a greater wisdom. Although it may be inconvenient or even uncomfortable, allow this flow to move through you. Still your inner noise and surrender to what is. Your world may feel like it's been turned upside down, or you may feel stuck. Find your center and don't be afraid. There is an important gift in this, perhaps a new way of seeing, experiencing, or living. Stillness and receptivity are called for. This time of being suspended clears a space so that you can experience how the great mystery acts for your highest good. By not forcing things, but waiting, you may receive gifts of enlightenment and experience divine unconditional love. Now on the shadow side, the ego refuses to surrender and chooses instead to be mired in an unwinnable situation. Blocks and hang-ups may become increasingly frustrating as lessons are disregarded. What inevitability is being ignored? Who is in denial? If patience is called for, be sure to take as much time as necessary. Haste or aggressiveness may undermine the balance or peace. And the soul lesson themes: surrender, letting go of control, release, find a new perspective, suspension, sacrifice, and reversal. Ooh. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, highest holy angels, for your protection. Okay, Anna. I'm on Anna, right? Gee whiz. Journal questions. How can I let go? What do I need to surrender? How can I look at the present situation from a different perspective? What discoveries might await me if I venture outside the box of my comfort zone? What is holding me up? What is hanging me up? How might a yoga practice benefit me? What can I change? What or who can I not change? What kind of healing does the tree offer me? And the affirmation says, I find serenity in surrendering to the great mystery. Very good. Thank you for being here, Anna. Please come back again. You're very, very welcome. Let's see. Who we got? Julie. Is that who's next? Goddess deck. Fantastic. You're very welcome, Anna. Please come back again. Where did I put the goddesses? Here we go. I love this deck. They're so pretty. Thank you, highest holy angels, ancestors, and spirit guides for bringing through a message for Julie at this time, for her highest good and the highest good of all. Thank you, as always, for your protection and guidance, and thank you for allowing my voice to bring healing to those who need it. Okay. Anything else? Thank you, highest holy angels. Thank you, ancestors. Thought something else was going to flip. Thank you, spirit guides, for bringing a message for Julie at this time. Something's trying to come out. Anything else? Alright. Anything else? Yep. Okay, I think that's it. We got first out was Ixchel, the ancient Mayan moon goddess who reigned supreme. Let me see if I can get this to where there's not a glare. There we go. It's kind of throughout the Yucatan Peninsula in southern Mexico and as far south as El Salvador for more than a millennium. She is also called the Queen, our Mother, the White Lady, and the Goddess of Becoming. Although married to the sun, she is fiercely independent, allowing no one to own her. She remains free to come and go as she chooses. As a fertility goddess, she makes women fruitful and sends fertilizing rains to the earth. She is particularly honored as a patroness of childbirth and a healing goddess of medicine. Like many moon goddesses, she is the patroness of weaving. Ixchel, I hope I'm saying that right. It's I-X-C-H-E-L in 2 words. Like the waxing and waning moon, is comfortable with all sides of life. Her energy is midwife to our own creative ideas. Awesome. Thank you, thank you. The next one that came out was Caltez. Let's see here. And it says, a moon goddess venerated by the Ugric peoples of western Siberia. A shapeshifter. She is shown here manifested as a hare, an animal sacred to her. This appearance shows her lunar nature, for the hare is a lunar creature. Many cultures, when looking at the moon, see the outline of the hare who lives in the moon. The hare is often seen as an intermediary between lunar deities and humans. So the appearance of Caltez in this form indicates her accessibility to her people. She is known as a fertility goddess and a goddess of rejuvenation. She is called upon by women in childbirth, for she is especially venerated as a promoter of the beginning of the life cycle. Although she is somewhat feared because she can determine people's destinies, she is mostly revered for her gentle wisdom. She is a compassionate guide to the mysteries of life. Wow. And then the last one. Ooh. Sedna. Let's see here. Sedna, quote, the one down there, end quote, was once a beautiful Eskimo woman who lived with her father. None of the local suitors appealed to her, and she refused to marry until a fulmar, a type of bird, from across the sea, promised to take her to his home of luxury. When she found she had been deceived and was ill-treated, she begged her father to take her home. As the two were crossing the water, a flock of fulmars caused a huge storm to arise. To save his own life, Sedna's father threw her into the ocean. As she clung to the boat, he chopped off her fingers, which turned into whales, seals, and all the mammals of the sea. Sedna descended to Adlivum, the Eskimo underworld, where she now rules the dead. To ensure that she will continue to send food to hunters, shamans descend to visit her, comb her hair, and massage her mutilated hands. Sedna is a reminder of the nourishing gifts that are to be found deep in the dark, cold places that we most fear. Wow. Julie, I hope those resonate for you. Thank you for being here. Come back again. Okay. Is anyone else here? You're very welcome. I hope those help. Please come again. I'm usually here every day. Sometime. Let's see here. I'm not having an account, so I don't know who or how many might be watching. Thank you, highest holy angels, ancestors, and guides, for your protection and guidance. Thank you for allowing my voice to bring healing to whoever needs it. Thank you for allowing these messages to be for the highest good of all. Yeah, it's always off. Facebook has a lot of technical difficulties. Okay, the decks are listed in the description also on the post for this video. Just let me know what deck you'd like to have your personal reading come from. Emmy, do you want to try a reading? I'm not sure if anyone else is here. No one has commented as far as I can see. Bah! Oracle it is. It's so funny. I was like, these ones aren't jumping, so I'm going to try the Oracle cards. Thank you, highest holy angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, for bringing a message through for Emmy at this time for her highest good and the highest good of all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! Okay. That was two at once. They tried to... Now we've got three. Is there anything else for Emmy at this time? Whoa! Careful now. Careful. Let's do this. I got one about to fall on the floor here. Hold on a second. There we go. Anything else for Emmy? Okay, good, good, good. Let's see what we got. First one out. Huh? Motivation, Littlest Gull Rider. I think I just read this one a little bit ago. Were you here for that one? Oneness with Source. I just read this one as well. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. And then, let's see. Forgiveness, Earth Balance, Planetary Healing. So let's see what, let's see here. Forgiveness, M&O. Okay, we'll do forgiveness first since it's the first new one. You may have already seen the other ones. Let me know. If not, I'll read those too. Let's see here. Forgiveness. This is a pretty card. Oh, you did see them both? Oh, good. Well, I'll read you this one. Forgiveness. This image celebrates the newly transcended human, Homo Spiritus. While meditating on this image, feel the integration and balancing of the male and female energies within. It is stepping into the knowing of our true selves, our divine heritage, godliness. In order to be true to ourselves, we cannot be tethered to darkness anywhere in our lives. Start with forgiveness. Write a letter of forgiveness to someone who wronged you. You need not send it, but truly feel the release. Hold the letter to your heart and then dispose of it in a respectful and honorable way. The special message. There is someone in your life that you need to forgive and release. Say and feel, quote, I choose to forgive. I choose to release. I choose to now love, end quote. Say this until you are ready to take healing action with the person that you need to forgive. You will be guided at the perfect time. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good letter. Wow. Are you sure you don't want me to read the other two? The motivation and the oneness with source? I'm not showing anyone is watching, so I'm not sure. I bet it's probably not telling me the truth. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here, for coming back. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone's waiting. And I had a comment from Brittany on the earlier one, but I guess she couldn't join now. Something must have come up. I wish... Hey guys, let's do one for Brittany. Can we do one for Brittany? That way when she comes across this later, it's there. I've never done that before. Okay. Let's see. Oneness with source. This image celebrates the impact of love from the divine that surges and explodes through us at all times. It calls us minute by minute to be aware and willing to be in alignment with it consciously so we can walk in our destiny of heaven on earth and can truly feel one with all that is. Meditate on your heart area and sense it filling up with the most beautiful golden white light from the divine source. Once you are in this incredible space of unconditional love, lovingly send an arc of this wonderful light to someone you feel would benefit most from it. Special message. You are being inspired to look most deeply into your life and honestly soul search for people with whom you have a controlling relationship. It is time to release them. Freedom awaits you both. Oh. Okay. And then the other one. Littlest Gull Rider. But what's the big word on the top? I can't remember. Oh my word. See, spirit comes through and I'm not really here. They're just coming through me. So I can't even remember what we said. What is that? Littlest Gull Rider. Where is the picture? Oh, here we go. Motivation. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Oh, nope. Not yet. There we go. Celebrates the passion to go where you have never gone before. It calls us to bravely and intentionally choose to navigate in uncharted but extremely promising waters of a well-lived life. Start a new project, but make sure it is one that pushes your comfort zone. Choose one that you would like to do, but always seem to have an excuse not to do it. Go for it. Take it one step at a time. The universe is there to support you. And then a special message. You are being inspired to break free. You're in a stagnant rut and need to let go of something in order to push through the energy blockage that is holding you there. It starts with the intention to be free. Okay. Now, is anyone else waiting? All right, let's do... Yeah, I have nothing. I have no count. I have nobody look. I mean, it says no one's looking. Highest holy angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Thank you for your protection and your guidance. Who's Jesse? Is there a Jesse in here? I don't see a Jesse. I had a, oh no, this was, Brittany. Brittany, commented earlier on the, other reading, but it was too late. I didn't see it until after I cut off, so, whoops. Well, mercy, mercy. Okay, let's do Brittany. She's just someone that has come to a few readings before. Thank you, highest holy angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Now, let's settle down. We can't do... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so 3 cards came out, Brittany. Whoo! I have to keep them. They came out together. Anything else for Brittany's reading to help her on her highest path? To bring her healing and help? Because those cards look disturbing. I hope you're okay. I send you healing and comfort and love. Okay. I think those 3, that was fantastic and unbelievable how they just flew out like that all together. And I can just tell by looking at them that the subject matter is closely related to one another. The images. So I need to send Brittany a message and have her watch this. Because we got the 5 of fire. We got the 10 of fire. And we got the lightning card. So, the book says... Wrong book! 5 of fire. A fire performer spits billowing flames out of his mouth. Twisted faces of gargoyles or maddened creatures form in the smoke and fire. Breathing fire can burn both the performer and his audience. It's powerful and exciting and potentially lethal. When you get this card in a reading, you are playing a dangerous game. You like being the center of attention and are tempted to dominate those around you. You may be venting your rage by letting it all out, not caring who might get burned. You may be acting like a so-called hothead, short-tempered and easily set off. Or you may enjoy testing yourself by playing with fire. Rage and anger are often masks for that which we fear, represented by the frightening faces in the smoke. Quote, we can let the circumstances of our lives harden us so that we become increasingly resentful and afraid, says the Dalai Lama. Or we can let them soften us and make us kinder. We always have the choice, end quote. On the shadow side, you either sink deeper into anger, despair, or burnout, or the fire serves as a catalyst to wake you up and turn you in a new direction. In that case, the fire becomes a symbol of courage, transformation, and liberation. Which will it be for you? And the affirmation, I courageously face my fears. Then we got the 10 of fire. This one says, a forest fire is raging, the smoke and ashes released into the air. To our civilized minds, a fire is terrifying because it's a threat to our homes, towns, animals, and possibly our own lives. But forest fires are a natural part of the cycle of life and were sometimes carefully set by indigenous people. Fire is necessary to clear away undergrowth and debris and is important to the overall health of a forest. Fires are beneficial to some species such as the lodgepole pine, whose cones often need exposure to high temperatures in order to release their seeds. When you get this card, does it feel like your dreams have gone up in smoke? Are you overwhelmed or burdened by loss? Remember that new seedlings grow and flourish in the ashes of a spent fire. You must release your passions and your energies, whether or not you want to, whether or not you think you're ready. It is time. On the shadow side, you can only focus on the devastation and loss and see no hope for the future. This is a time for trust and for patience until you see the seedlings emerge from the ashes. And the affirmation says, I release what is finished and clear the way for rebirth. And then your last card, Brittany, the lightning card. Which this in traditional tarot would be the Tower. Sudden, irrevocable change. When you get this card in a reading, get ready because life as you've known it may be in for a suddenly blah blah blah. Do over. Get ready because life as you have known it may be in okay, this is the important part. May be in for a sudden radical change. It may be an epiphany or a flash of insight that totally revises the way you look at the world. It may be an emotional breakthrough, or it may be an upheaval in your life or in the world around you. Something taken for granted, for good or ill, is teetering on a precipice. If you resist breaking free of bondage, as the bindweed card encourages us to do, you may be setting yourself up for a lightning experience. If you can't bring yourself to make necessary changes, it may be taken out of your hands with a cataclysmic external experience or cosmic intervention. Oh. Here we go. This is important. Let me get a drink. Okay, Spirit, I got it. Thank you, highest holy angels. So, this is important. What kind of sweeping revisions, letting go, and clearing are needed? Who or what is the catalyst of this revolutionary moment? The strike of the lightning bolt can both destroy and transform. It can illuminate while also burning away that which will not survive. The energy that is released in the aftermath of this crisis has the potential for enormous creativity and transformation. On the shadow side, the upheaval may be a smaller one and maybe not as radical or life-changing. Fears and avoidance may be postponing a needed change or upheaval. The situation may be lasting longer than had been expected. Be aware of allowing these changes to create bitterness and despair. Attempting to control outcomes may not be productive. Instead, use this as an opportunity to deepen your courage, accepting that there is usually an important gift hidden in the rubble of what has fallen. You may be ready to begin the healing process. And Brittany, the themes are shocking events, sudden upheaval, dramatic change, revelation, epiphany, crisis, disruption, burst of insight, and chaos. And then the journal questions. What sudden revelation have I recently had? How is my life radically changing? What attitudes need to be banished in order for me to move on? What insights reveal new possibilities to me? What limiting circumstances am I released from? What is true security and false security in my life? When I've lost everything, what remains? The affirmation says, I am transformed and liberated by my acceptance of profound change. Sending you love and healing, Brittany. Reach out in Messenger if you need to. I'm always here. we can see if Spirit has anything I can intuitively bring through for you to help in the situation. If you want to do like a one-on-one Zoom or something like that, I do that for you. Let's see. Is anyone else here? I wish I could tag Brittany, but there's no way for me to do that. I'll just have to send her a message. Is anyone else waiting? My counter says zilch. Enlightenment. That one came out. When did I have that one? Was that on my TikTok reading for the general today? 0. Alright, well then. It's just you and me, Emmy. Is there anything new? We got enthusiasm bringing heaven to earth. And enlightenment fell out. Anything else for whoever this is for? Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Haha. Aw. Oh. Well, gee whiz. What's going on? Is somebody watching that I can't see? Because a whole bunch of cards just suddenly were like, yeah, here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, highest holy angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, for bringing the message for who needs this the most. Let's put these in the order they fell out in. Doop and loose and that and this. We got enlightenment, tour guides first. Then next was enthusiasm, bringing heaven to earth. And then next was awareness, angel whispers. And then next was bliss, spirit of sand and sea. And belief, point between reality. So I'm going to read this, what the book says for these. Okay, this is... Okay, enlightenment. This image celebrates greater perspective when you look at the whole of everything. It calls us to remove our blinders and limitations, to see the full picture, and to joyously appreciate the magnificence of the divine plan. Meditate on the earth and its place in the cosmos. See our species evolving to become enlightened beings, stepping into the role and responsibility of galactic citizenship. If we are being troubled by any minor irritations or problems at this time, pull back and put them in the perspective of the grand plan of the universe. And the special message says, you are being challenged to take it easy and chill out. You may be coming down hard on yourself or are being hard on someone close to you. Take a deep breath, turn the agitation over to the divine, and allow things to unfold in divine timing. Thank you, highest holy angels. Enthusiasm. It's the very next page. Let's see what we've got. This image celebrates the outpouring of the divine creator's love saturating all of creation. It calls us to allow this energy to permeate us at every level and plane of existence. It is who we are. Allow yourself to sit for a moment and imagine yourself under a shower of divine energy and feel it washing over you, entering your mind, body, and spirit, permeating and washing you clean with the energy of divine forgiveness. Pull forth those negative things in yourself and hold them in your hands, dissolving them under the heavenly healing waters. Dissolve them, release them, and now give thanks. Special message. You are being challenged to let go of a pet peeve that is causing a blockage in your energy flow. It is time to release it and be free. It may be even a mild irritation, but it is sapping your precious life force. I think you're right, Emmy, because this one came out this morning in the TikTok General Collective reading as well. Awareness, angel whispers. Let's see if we can get this one without a glare. This image celebrates the divine speaking to us through signs in nature and its creatures. This one came out yesterday. It calls us to be attentive to all that is around us and rejoice in our interconnection we share with all that the Creator created and the messages they hold for us. Are you seeking an answer to a question in your life? Ask and then look for the signs and symbols in nature. Be aware of all things around you and the messages enclosed in them. See how the Creator speaks to you constantly throughout the day. Open yourself to this dialogue. Special message. You are being inspired to be the uplifting words and action of the Creator. Is there someone in your life that your kind words and affirmations would mean the world to? Perhaps a friend, neighbor, or even a stranger is in need of a smile or a helping hand. Be aware when you are being guided to act. Isn't that nice? This is a beautiful card, Bliss. It says, Spirit of the Sand and Sea. This image celebrates the spirit of play. We are called to take the hand of the child within and allow ourselves to sparkle with the sheer bliss of indulging in every delicious moment of happiness and joy. Do something today where you look at and enjoy it from the perspective of a child. Let your rational adult guard down and truly express glee, joy, and being in the moment of this activity. Special message. You are taking life too seriously. Lighten up and allow more laughter into your life. Draw an imaginary line on the ground and tell your problems and concerns that you will address them in the most positive way, but they are not allowed to cross the line and sap your life energy. These are good. I haven't seen that one for a long time. And the last one was belief. This image celebrates the optimistic spirit that seeks to find that ray of hope in this moment of now. No matter how grave a situation may seem, it calls us to grip and hold on to complete faith, knowing that the answer is there and it will be revealed to us in perfect divine timing. Spend a moment today and quiet your mind. Go to your inner temple and ask the Creator to reveal to you something that is very special to you. Wait patiently to know what it is. Even if this first insight isn't up to your expectations, hold it in your heart, honor it, and be in total gratitude. The full impact of its worth will reveal itself to you over the next few days. And the special message. You are inspired to take a challenge you now face and write down or journal the positive outcome of what you would like to see happen. I think I just read this one yesterday. Feel how good that will feel and keep that feeling in your heart for as long as possible. Give thanks for that positive resolution as if it has taken place already. These are good. My hair keeps tickling my face today. Thank you, Kamakani, for tickling me with my hair. Mahalo. Yeah, that was a good one. Weird. What happened? It says the content I tried to respond to is no longer available. Okay. Is anyone else waiting? Is anyone else here at all? Ooh, ooh. Okay. It was the I know which one it was. It was that one that I never get with the sparkly things and the let's see if I can find it again. Because I haven't seen that card very often. Nope. Nope. Come on, guys, help me out. Oh, thank you. Was it this one? Bliss. You're welcome. Is anybody else ready for their personal reading? The reading that will change your life forever. Just kidding. Oh, it could. Thank you, highest holy angels, ancestors, and guides, for bringing these messages to those who need to hear them the most, for the highest good of all. Yeah, another motivation. This little sucker keeps coming out today. Somebody needs to go back and watch that one because it's on here a couple of times. Yeah, see, I forget that fast because I'm channeling. I'm not actually here. I'm floating away and letting something else do the thing, and then I don't really have recall sometimes about it, unless I rewatch them, which sometimes I do rewatch them because I'm cutting them up for Instagram or whatever. Alright, well, I think we are done for today. Empathy, Peace, Rainbow just came out. It's a pretty card. It's the angel with all of the children, and the peace dove, and the dolphins, and the doggy, and the kitty. Isn't that pretty? Can you see the doggy and the kitty? Okay, time for bed. Whoa. Well, thank you for being here, everyone who came through and participated, and those who watch this later. I'm sending out love and healing to everyone, and I will see you next time.